Greetings everyone out there in YouTube land again. Today I'm up here in Reading once again doing another leg of the Union Canal, checking things out here. I'm over here in Stonecliff Park today. Looking at the maps here and checking things out. This is probably going to be the last part of the last video on the canal. Hopefully you saw my other videos that I did. So we're going to go down here, follow the trail here that goes through Stonecliff Park, and see if we can find any remains of the canal on the opposite side of the river. The canal is actually spinning around here. The canal itself would have been over there somewhere. So we're going to follow the trail down through here and stuff. There's another stop along the way here that I want to check out. It's further down here, and I think I'll incorporate it into this video. But we're not going to walk up past the park there because there's really nothing up there. And if you saw my last video where I was over at the Burke's Leisure Center and over by Nicholas Stoltzfus homestead over there, that was more or less a total bust because by the Stoltzfus homestead you couldn't find any remains of the canal anymore. And I went up to the Burke's Leisure Center and walked up through there, found a little bit of where lock 51 would have been, the Gart lock, before the canal crossed over the Topahawken Creek, the dam that was there and stuff, and that mule bridge. So that was pretty much a bust up there. But if you haven't checked out my other videos on the Union Canal, be sure to do that. So we're going to continue down here along the trail here, see what we find. So part of this trail takes you along one of the crossings of what was the Reading Railroad down Norfolk Southern. I'm not sure which branch this is above me here, but just something interesting along the way. Some of the old telegraph poles that they had back in the day. See another one over there in the distance. Again, I don't think that's the spur of the railroad that runs into the city. I think that's the one that heads out towards Lauraldale, Blandon, out through that way. I'm not quite sure how they call them these days anymore, but I know there was a bridge here somewhere where the line does go into the Norfolk Southern Yard in the city. Alright, switch microphones here because I'm getting into a noisy area here, but I'm at the other part, the second part here that I wanted to incorporate in with this video of pretty much the last one of the Union Canal. This is along the trail, the Union Canal Trail. This is called Souchong Dam or Souchong Dam. however you want to call it. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It was a dam that was constructed back in 1892 that served as a power plant and generated power for the paper mill that's behind me here, or what remains of it. So we'll go down here, show you a little bit here, venture down the trail a little bit further, and you can see where the turbines were in the creek, or in this little channel that was built here to channel the water out of the Schuylkill River from the dam over there. There was also another pillar of a bridge over there. I'm not quite sure what bridge that would have been. If it would have been one of the old abandoned railroad lines through the area, or another footbridge for people to cross or whatever. I'm not quite sure. I don't believe there's any abandoned railroads up this far. The Pennsylvania Railroad, that abandoned line was down further down here, downstream I should say, that ran into the city and up through. And again, if you're looking for the canal, there's pretty much nothing left here of it. You might be able to see it over on that side if there wasn't leaves on the trees, but I sort of started taping this a little too late in the season. But again, the other areas I was at, with over the years of flooding and human man-made, excavations and changing the land and stuff like that, it's hard to find the remains of the canal anymore. Alright, so I am down here below the dam, and we'll get back up to that, show you some more of it up there. I had some people coming through on the trail and stuff, and there was some other people hanging around up there that I particularly didn't trust or whatever, so I decided to come down here a little bit further and explore this. I did find a tent along there, upstream there. I don't know if that's a homeless person or what living there. So if you do come out here, do this exploring by yourself, I recommend having a friend with you or something, or if you come out here by yourself, have some form of protection with you, because you never know what might happen. But this is the Schuylkill River right here, and this is the top of Hawken coming down here. So this is where it meets up with the Schuylkill. So if the Susquehanna branch of the Union Canal would have been in here, or would have been here yet, it would have been over in there somewhere, and I have no idea how to even get over there to try and find any remains. It looks like there might be somebody fishing over there, but I'm not quite sure. I know there's a boat down there that they're fishing and stuff, but I thought I saw another person over along the banks over there. Maybe not, but I definitely can't find any remains of the canal here. Over there and stuff, with everything turning green. Maybe I'll come back here in the winter time and see if there's see if I can find any remains of it. So they do have a sign here warning you about the dam that's up there, about staying back and everything. So we're going to walk back up this trail here, back up to the macadam part of the canal trail, and see if we can get some better pictures of the dam and turbines up there and the remains of the paper mill that's there. Another interesting thing to show you here is along the banks of the creek here. You can actually see what this ground looks like. It looks dark, looks like coal. That's the silt from the coal mines up north that traveled down the creek over the years and settled. And if one of my other videos, I was down in an area called the Sanatoga Preserve. There was a basin built down there, the Sanatoga Silt Basin, and basically they built a big area, pumped the water out of the Schuylkill River, basically dredged it, drug it into this basin, pumped the water out of the basin back into the river, and left this silt behind. And then they used this silt, the fine parts from the it was dredged from the river. They used it for other stuff, and that was the ultimate demise of the canal that went up the other part of the Union Canal, the branch that went up into Pottsville and up in the coal country up there where they took the boats. The river got so full of silt that they couldn't take the boats up anymore. And the trail continues on up there, but over here, this is about the best I'm going to get of it right now with the leaves on the trees. There's a smokestack there of some sort for the plant that used to be here in the area. The power plant that generated the electric there for the paper mill. Alright, so I'm just downstream from where I showed you up there where it started the channel. Here's the turbines that the water moved to generate the electricity. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that video up there of Stonecliff's Recreation Park and the Souchong Dam, however you want to say. I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation of it and stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And if the end of this video looks different and why I'm not outside, it's because I made a rookie mistake and didn't have the camera rolling when I thought I was, and the camera was rolling when I thought, you know, it was off, and it was just a mess at the end. I came home, went through the videos, and found out that the ending that I did up there by the turbines didn't turn out, so I don't want to have to go back up there and reshoot the whole thing again, so I figured I'll just end the video here in the comfort of my home. The other area that I went to afterwards, needless to say, that footage didn't turn out either, so I gotta go and reshoot all that again at some point. But anyway, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, give it the thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button down there, subscribe to my channel if you would, and also up in the corner there's the bell that you can click on there to get notified every time I upload new videos to YouTube. So with that, everything being said there, hopefully you enjoyed it, hope it wasn't boring for you and stuff. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you soon.